How's it going, guys? Crusader here, back with a little more Bloodborne. So, I got a confession to make, and this is kind of weird. I don't think I've had this happen before, but my PlayStation thought it'd be funny to go and disconnect my mic that is on my Razer headset. So the whole entire episode that I just recorded for you guys had no audio, with the exception of the game audio. So just as a recap, I went through and completed Old Yarnum, took down the Bloodstarved Beast. I did summon Alfred to give me a hand, which made it nice because he just tanked it with his face. Poor guy. So what we're gonna do now is go to Cathedral's Ward, and we're gonna make a little miniature video here to kind of make up for the fact that the last episode, I'm more than likely will end up posting it, just so that you guys aren't gonna get mad at me for not having an extra video out. This one will be a little bit shorter. We're gonna do one boss because she's right there, and then we're gonna grab the item for the DLC for the old Hunter's Dream, and we're gonna go and grab a weapon from there. I don't know if I'm gonna replace the axe with it or not. I don't think I will, but we'll find out. Alright, so that's what we're gonna do. We come through here. Ow. Alright. I told your brother on the other side of the church, no more beating people with your pimp canes. And what do? Guy, you go and try to beat me with your pimp cane. You too. Hey. Hey. I told you to behave. Behave. As you go and like clip through the complete pillar and just go right out of it. It's like, oh, I'm just gonna raise myself up like a little puppet. So in the last episode, even though we had 19, we ended up with 21,000 souls. I had to spend 10,000 on just one little key alone, which to me, in my opinion, is very steep this early in the game. Ow. Later, it's not as bad because I can make that much, no problem. But at this point in the game, 10 grand, that's a lot. So we are gonna go and talk to second and third people that we send to the clinic. No, not the clinic. Jeez, do not do that. Don't listen to me. At least not on that case. You want to send them to the chapel, but one of them, he's very weird. He will go and he'll do everything the opposite you tell him to do. So if you tell him to go to the chapel, he'll go to Yusefka's clinic and he'll become one of those weird jelly things. If you tell him to go to the clinic, he'll go to the chapel. So keep that in mind when you're talking to these people.
Oh my, what a coincidence. What a pleasure to take the stench of blood and beasts and the dead. What is it then? I'm off during hunt, so if that's what you're here for, I'll leave you to your own devices. If that doesn't do it.
Okay, so you talk to them to start with.
You're not from around here, are you? Or an outsider who's come to join the hunt? What do you want? What, and step away from our car?
Okay, so because it's still light out, it doesn't go dark until a little bit later, which is not a big deal. Dude standing right here to ambush you. Guy's playing dead. The Black Church is set, which you'll need for later. Ow, way too soon. Way too soon. Okay. So Mr. Grizzly's down. Ooh, blood shard. Ooh boy. You know, I hate that sniper up there. So you come up these steps, And if you're smart, try to keep to the side as best as possible. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can. He's right there. With the buddy. He will snipe at you from here. He hurts. Whoa. You know.
Praise you. Praise the old damn church. And best of luck hunting. Best luck of all.
Ah, that guy was actually rather polite. Haha. Gotta go fast. Hey. Gonna shoot your oh, jeez. I'm not gonna utter those words. I hate that movie. I hate that movie. I hate that movie. And if you don't know what movie I'm talking about, where the heck and what rock have you been under? Ow. Come on. Thank you. It's really nice to know that the axe can stagger so dang much. Come here. Be like Haggard and bend that barrel up into a damn knot. Alright, so we come here. Now, if you guys recall the brain suckers, that's a brain sucker. They suck the inside out of you. Generally, it's about 2 insides per time. And when you get up to Upper Cathedral's ward, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's like 5 of them there, and they actually have more special powers as compared to what these guys have. The ones that you meet very early in the game, they're very limited on what they can do. The ones later, dear lord. No. That's right, lay down. The ones that you meet up later, put your pimp cane down. Thank you. Really? Wow, you just barely survived. The ones that you meet later, they actually have special powers. Well, they'll cast a spell, and that spell will legitimately hold you in place. And that gives them time to be able to grab you, and then proceed to take away your insight. And it sucks so bad. No pun intended. But, oh, does it blow. Come on. Do what you're not supposed to. Haha, those iframes. Dude, you just saw your own brother just get murdered right in front of you because he was doing what he wasn't supposed to, swinging his pimp cane around. And there's that wooden shield I was talking about earlier. One of the most useless things in the world. Don't ever try to use it, because this game is actually meant for firearms and for like ridiculous trick weapons like the axe and others that I'll show you guys later. Oh, you know, even though you get a scythe later on, swing. Try to stab me. That works. Even though you get a scythe later on. Really? Am I just not hitting hard enough anymore? Is that what it is? Even though you get a scythe later, it's not as cool as that one. Yeah, it's not as cool as that one. That one is just dope looking. Get him on the right path or something. Ow. Come on. He goes down. Now, this next fight's a little bit different. you're facing everyone's favorite dog. And it's not the kind of breed you want in your house. I mean, the screaming, screaming this thing does is so annoying. It's even worse than having a regular dog barking. Oh, that's right, I got 2 more up here that I gotta take care of. Now these guys, be very careful. Yeah, he'll point. Except for their weapons that they have, they cause what's called frenzy. Frenzy is bad. And I mean very bad. It can kill you if it fills your meter. Whew. Really starting to feel happy that I picked the axe as my starting weapon. But anyway, the Fury is a bad stat. It's even worse than poison. Even almost as, yeah, just as bad as just getting bled. Even though there's really no bleed effect in this game. So we are going to beast pellet and fire paper. I'm out of urns, but I do have Molotov cocktails. And Harnett, I believe that's how you pronounce it, has the Kirk Hammer. It's a really cool weapon. Nice strength build. But I'm thinking I'm probably going to go and use the Holy Blade. I'm not sure yet. Because once this is done, I can go into the DLC and pick up what I want. Which I can use either the Boom Hammer or the Pizza Cutter. Just depends. But I'm not sure yet. So we open up these great cathedral doors. And this is also the same cathedral that you come back to help Eileen out. Oh. I gotta go back to help her. Oh, dang it. I walked too far. No, 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 no. Thank you. So she is a beast, hates fire, and this one, you just wail on her as best as you can. Watch out for the slams. Excuse me. Ow. And you just do as much damage as you possibly can. There's the riposte. That's the second time now that I've gotten that before. It's rare. It's kind of hard to pull off, but if you can just mash on her, you can cause it to happen. I believe the partner that I've got caused it, which is really nice. Doing a crap ton of damage. Oh. Awesome music. Dang. Fire. Oh, and my thing went out. Now, there is an item called Numbing Mist that you can get. I can't remember where. I believe it's the Healing Church's workshop. Where you get it, I believe. Don't quote me. I can always go look it up, and I can tell you guys later. But you use that in order to... Oh, ow, ow, ow. You use that in order to... She has this really rare ability to... She'll stop, and she'll start what looks like praying. Which probably it is. She's done. Prey slaughtered, and she'll start praying and she'll start healing the hell out of herself just to keep the fight going. So we're going to skip that. That gives us the password to go down to the Forbidden Woods. Skip it, because I do not need it. At least I don't need to see it. Now, for those of you guys that are actually interested in the lore of this game, it's actually very rich in it. Go and look up, just type in Bloodborne lore, and I can't remember how to pronounce his channel name, but it starts with a V. Go to him, he actually has probably the best explanation for it. So we're gonna pop all our stuff. There we are.
Welcome. What? Very well.
Gonna channel. No. 24.
Farewell, good hunter.
Alright, so after you actually finish that fight off, you come back to the dream that blood drunk eye that I picked up, blood drunk hunter eye that I just picked up, is the DLC item that you need in order to actually get there. So excuse me. You go and you come back here to Cathedral Ward. Grand Cathedral. Well, you can still get there from here. Yeah, I'll just run. It's not that big. Not that long of a run. Because now that I have Upper Cathedral unlocked, it's a little more difficult to figure it out. Is the moon out yet? Yes, it is. Okay, so what we can do here, before I go to the DLC, let me show you guys what you gotta do in order to get these guys to come back. Yeah, I see you too. Hi. All the items here are man-made knowledges. Screw off, go away. Okay, so yeah, once you kill off the actual dog, it actually turns to night completely. So you come through here. No. Oh. I didn't stop him. It's kind of nice to know. Get the Quicksilver bullets. Come here. Yeah, point at me, but I'm not one of your little prostitutes. Although I'm going to be sending one over to a chapel. Alright, so you come back down, all the way down here. And you knock on our door again.
Oh my, what was I thinking? What is it then? I'm off during hunt, so if that's what you need, if that doesn't do it. Oh, thank goodness. Might you know the safe? Might have you.
Okay, so you send her... Alright, so you send the prostitute there. Now for this dude, I talked to him a couple times before he starts coming around. Now for this dude, you have to tell him to go to the clinic, but he will go to the chapel. So please bear that in mind. He does everything opposite of what you tell him. Plain and simple. So in order to get one of the 1/3 quart of umbilical cord, you have to take the blood sample from the prostitute in order to actually get the 1/3 umbilical cord. It's just how it works. And then unfortunately you gotta go and murder her plus the abomination that she gives birth to, and you get the umbilical cord. And there goes that frenzy, and as you guys saw, that frenzy just completely nerfed my whole entire health bar, practically down to like, I only had maybe a quarter of it left. That's what happens when frenzy completely fills up your bar. And welcome to the Old Hunters DLC. Gonna light that lamp. Now, this place is awesome when it comes to, if you want to pick a different weapon, And if you're kind of tired of using your beginner weapon and you're confident enough, come here, and it actually has twin shards. They're everywhere. We've got this asshole that you're gonna kill, and it's gonna take you several gun parries. Ah, and he hurts so much. Oh. So you can't get a parry off on the stairs here. So these guys, you're not supposed to come here this early, if you haven't noticed. Oh. I'm whiffing this so hard. I'm sorry, I'm so quiet. I'm trying to concentrate and not get myself killed here, but oh, really? There we go. Okay. Oh, I nearly missed it. Just... There we go. Good grief. Gotta get some blood bullets going, because I got another one I gotta kill, unfortunately. But you kill him in order to clear up that pathway there. It's what I do, at least. It's smart, because if you run into him as you're trying to panic run, that's when you're gonna get just annihilated. So watch this. See those two guys right there? And flop. Crap. Well, that sucked. Gotta run back up here, because I got the gun parry off. Hey, dick munch. Come on. There we go. Frickin' shot him out of it. And he hurts so much. Oh shit. Whoo boy! And if you guys are wondering, this is called the Beast Cutter. It's actually a really cool strength weapon. That's not the time to be picking those up, but that's alright. Oy. But anyway, the Beast Cutter is actually more of a... It's a strength weapon, yes. Missed. It's a strength weapon, yes. It's a more brutal... who's that? I was watching somebody, I'm pretty sure it's the lore guy, that was talking about it's a more brutal version of the threaded cane. And yes, it is. Threaded cane is very sophisticated. Nope. Very, so sorry about the noise, guys. Shut up. Wow, 2 blood vials. He was saying that threaded cane is a very sophisticated weapon. I agree. It is. It takes a lot of skill to use it. Absolutely. The beast cutter, no. The thing is burly, it's beefy, it is brutal. So, this is a different time frame. That's how he thinks of it. No. So I'm not doing those damn hunters twice. Screw off. Bad doggy. Oh boy. This place is scary at this level. I will not lie, it is very scary. 3 twin shards, that's really nice. Now for the suicide round, let's go. Got a hunter right there, but he'll make a miss. You got another one right there. Blood vials. Cutter's right there. Man's knowledge. Just run. You're better off just running. Because these guys get annihilated by that hunter that's sitting right there. It's down here. Oh, more twin shards. No, not the beast! That was dumb. Oh well. I got what I needed out of here for right now. And that's quite alright. Because really what I got out of here was the beast cutter. Right now that works just fine. Will it replace the axe? Maybe. I'm not sure yet. We're gonna have to find out. Hopefully it will work, because I love the threaded cane, especially for a skill build, because you got that nice AoE coverage, especially when you do a transform. Oh, absolutely. Should be just fine. Oh yeah. So we come up here, fortify. It's just about, yeah, it's better than the axe. That's actually kind of neat. I like that. So what we're going to do here, we're going to remove that, and remove that. There we go. Okay. So yeah, we're going to use the beast cutter. God, and that thing just looks... It looks like a piece of jawbone whenever it's like this. It still looks like a piece of jawbone. Good lord. Thing's nasty.
Most of the holy chalices lie deep within the tomb of the gods, and the few that found their way to the sun were lost again. But if the old hunter take one of yet the town, it was bound to put.
So he's pretty much just telling you, go put down the chalice over here, and it will allow you to access chalice dungeons. It's a nice change up if you guys want to do that. By all means, go for it. It's something that I don't like doing, because a lot of them, it gets very dull very fast. So nothing that I like doing personally. Anyway, I've got to look at the scaling on that beast cutter anyway. D in strength, which it's only at a +4. So it is a strength weapon. You need 11 and 9. That's okay. So this little bath right here, you get to buy things with insight on this. You can get the blood cocktails, you get a small resonating bell. This is pretty much your white sign soapstone for this version of the game, for Bloodborne at least. You can buy bloodstone shards from here, even though you have a really good spot down in the Good Chalice Church area where you fought the Bloodstarved Beast. For right now, it's really good for low-level stuff. Keys, they never sell weapons as far as I know. This is where you can actually get boss armor, for some of them at least. It's like you got Gascoigne right here. I need to buy this. The Ashen Hunter set will be needed for later, much later. That's it for that. Hop down here. Let's see if we can level up.
Well, very well.
Can I? Yes, I can. Alright, so 25 strength.
Farewell, good hand to me.
Makes it really quite nice. Alright guys, we're gonna wrap up that up this little follow-up bonus episode for you guys. I want to apologize again for not having audio on that last one. That is still very bizarre, and I have no idea what happened. So what we're going to do is just post this one up and just kind of gauge what you guys want to do. I can post it up if you want. It's completely up to you guys. I might. Just depends. So until then, you guys have a good day. And